John Bonham here, Cape Cod Wet Shaving. So I'm going to do a quick review-esque video. So I have a lot of videos that I've titled as reviews and stuff. There are many more professional reviewers out there than myself. I don't follow the usual format. I know there's a format you're supposed to follow and all that. I really don't follow it. So I'm kind of, when I type the title in and I put review, I kind of wince a little bit. So really, I think these are more first impressions / opinions. So I think I'm going to start calling them opinions or first impressions. I've been wanting to do this one for a while, especially as of late, because I've seen a lot of hate for this fragrance. You'll know exactly what I mean here in a second. No coffee of the day. I am all coffeeed out, so I will be doing a Mexican Coke. Good stuff. All right, so actually I'm going to start with my hardware first to get that out of the way. I'm going to be using my Cizo long handle stainless steel. I think this is pretty sure this is a Chinese razor. One of my favorites though. Nice, balanced shaver. Really good one. Using my Captain's Choice heavyweight copper bowl. Be using Treat Falcon blades. Quickly become one of my favorites alongside the Aster Greens. And I'm using my Omega, I forget the number, I always forget to put it. My Red Omega bore brush. Okay, so the set I'm going to be using, and this is going to be a quick video. I'm going to do a lot of this off screen. I just want to get it over and done with. It's more the point. I'm going to be using Batters Up from Noble Otter. So I thought beforehand what I was going to say, and now I'm drawing a blank. This is obviously a scent that a lot of people don't like. We all know Noble Otter. Great stuff, great base. Cody does a phenomenal job with his soaps. This one came out, and I was super excited about it. And of course, it came out, and most people hate it. They can't stand it. So for me, I love unique scents. For instance, when AA Shaving came out with Oak Ash Thorn, that was a pretty divisive scent. And I say divisive loosely. Most people I met, no offense, Austin, weren't fans of it. It was very heavy on the smoke, but I liked it because it was completely against the norm. All right, it wasn't a cologne scent, it wasn't a sandalwood, it wasn't your run-of-the-mill barbershop. It was something that he wanted to do, and he put his thought and love and blood, sweat, and tears into. And I came to actually like it. During wintertime, I love it because when I'm out, in New England, there's nothing like being out in the freezing cold, in the snow and all that, and you just get a waft, just a face full of someone's chimney smoke from their fire. That's why I like it in winter. In summertime, when I'm outside near our fire pit with my kids, I come in and I just reek of smoke. It's in my hair, on my clothes, so I'll take a shower, I'll get out, and I'll shave with that. I love it. But it grew on me. So this stuff, one thing I'm going to point out that I thought about that maybe a lot of people didn't consider is Cody himself. I don't know him personally, and I do not mean to speak for him, but it's something I thought of. Cody's a Texan, and I'm a Texan. I like that when I saw the Batters Up and the baseball theme, I was thinking popcorn and dirt, earth, green, that kind of stuff. This is not that at all. All right. You've either smelled it yourself or you've heard about it. The first scent note in this is green pepper. And that's when I kind of went, that's very, very different. And I knew I wanted to get it after that. I smelled it, and I remember specifically when I opened it and smelled it, I went, oh, this stuff is so strong. And I love strong scents, but this is so strong that you can actually, there's an aftertaste to it. Okay? It lingers in your sinuses longer than normal, and you can almost taste it, which I think is awesome. I like that a lot. That's a very strong scent, and I like strong. But obviously a lot of people don't like that. They think it's stunk. So I am going to use it. I'm going to talk about it. And I'm going to give the most honest outlook for me personally that I can give. Okay, I'm not speaking for everybody. So I'm going to be using my Soil Art Soap Pre-Shave Soap Bar. I'm going to be doing all this off camera. I'm using the splash along with that. The soap's blooming right now, so I'm not showing that. I showed the lid. And because there's no scent to it, I'm using Van der Hagen Post Shave Balm. I fished around down in the den looking for a balm to use. I almost picked a sweet because it goes pretty well, but I decided to keep it, let it bloom, all that stuff. So, all right, let me prep my face. I'll be right back. Okay, got pre-shave on, all that. I already went ahead and started lathering. I did want to read out the scent notes, okay? Green pepper, fresh aldehydes, tarred maple bat, violet leaf, musk, baseball glove, patchouli. The green goes very well. The green pepper goes very well, and I say very well, not that I like it, very well that it matches and blends very well with the old leather and the maple bat. So I said I like this. I do, for a few reasons. And the reason, to elaborate on the Texan thing, I think it gave him a different outlook and different ideas, because I grew up going to the Astrodome, watching the Astros. Very good memories. And we like spicy stuff. Okay? It's just the way we are. That Frank's hot sauce commercial, when it says we put that shit on everything, literally that. Usually it's Tabasco, though, not Frank's. Although I'm not a fan of Tabasco. No offense to those who are. But I'd put it on waffles if I could get away with it. I'm older now, so my stomach's not a huge fan of it. I get some heartburn from it, but it's the way it is. But I eat green peppers like French fries. I'll chop one up and just eat it out of a bowl raw. So maybe that has something to do with it too. It's definitely different. But the reason I decided to do this, there's a couple things that bothered me. Now, an artisan, obviously, should be able to take flack, because not everyone's going to like everything, especially when you take a risk doing something different. But I have read online, on Badger and Blade and some other places, where people have actually contacted Cody just to rag on him about how bad it was. I don't know if I agree with that or not. I really don't see the purpose. Word of mouth is enough, I think. I mean, I might be wrong. Maybe I'm out of line here. I personally wouldn't contact the artisan to say, hey, just so you know, your latest release sucks. Because what are they going to say? Thanks. It's not for everyone. Thanks for the feedback. I don't know. So I thought I'd use it on here, give it a little love. And I'm trying to think of what I would use it for, what it'd be good for. I think it'd be good for a barbecue. It'd be nice to smell like this while you're making like shish kebabs. You know what I mean? On the grill, grilling with like beef and peppers. Smell pretty good. Good conversation starter. Now, would I wear this to dinner? Hell no. Not unless I was going to like a hibachi. That'd be interesting. I mean, you could wear it as a conversation starter. It for sure would start a conversation. Like, dude, what is that? But, and would I use this every day? Absolutely not. And if I sat here and said I would, I think most people would know that I'm full of it. It's not an everyday scent unless you absolutely just really are in love with it. So the tarred maple bat to me is really smoky, which I like. Smokiness has really grown on me. Decoration Grooming's Dark Fall, and like I mentioned before, Oak Ash Thorn, really nice. All right, let me finish lathering up here, and I'll start shaving. I'm gonna do at least one pass on camera. Okay, be right back. That's the lather, by the way. I should have shown that. It's Noble Otter. Good stuff. Alrighty. My wife's going to recoil from this, by the way. I warned her I'd be using a stinky one. First thing she asked, there's not patchouli in it, is there? And I lied and said no. She hates patchouli. She says it smells like hippies. Nothing against hippies. It's the description she used. Alright. Now, scents like this one, if I'm feeling like a unique mood, or just I want something different, if I want to break from the usual stuff, I would reach for a scent like this. I know full well that I'm going to smell different to everyone around me. It'd be a fact. As soon as I'm done with this shave, I have to run to the store. So I get to smell like Batters up at the grocery store. Can't wait. But as far as people reaching out to the artisan, I don't know. Again, I hope I'm not out of line. I just don't really see the need to do it. Even if I was friendly with them, maybe, oh, no, I take that back. Maybe I'd reach out and go, hey man, that was really different. And I'd be honest with them. If they said, did you like it? I'd say, no, I didn't. But it's not for everyone, that kind of thing. But I've seen on threads where people were like, dude, I hated it so much, I even reached out to tell them I hated it. Like, I don't see the need. But, you know, nature of the beast, I guess. I have a few other scents. Like I said, Oak Ash Thorn. That's one I'm not going to use all the time. Talbot Shaving. Has Old Burial Ground. Delicious green grassy scent, and I mean, it smells like you just pulled a bunch of grass out of the ground and rubbed it on yourself, like wet, freshly cut grass. But I'm not always in the mood for grass, so I'm not going to use it all the time. I like it. Now here's one, and this might upset a few people. I use Chiseled Face Ghost Town Barber when I'm sick of other barbershops. A lot of people love Ghost Town Barber. I don't dislike it. I don't hate it. It is not my favorite. Nothing against it. I just have a slew of other barbershops that go through my head before I reach for that one. And I'll reach for it if I want just a break from the normal barbershops. You know what I mean? So, not bad. All right, let me do the second pass off camera. I will be right back. All right. I tell you, I am digging the smokiness of that pine tar. I really like it. Green pepper. I still got all that left. Green pepper, I think, is to tie together the leather with the pine tar. I think it's very unique that you would throw that in as a scent note. I don't get any violet at all. I just said violet. Violet leaf, I think. Violet leaf, yep. Musk. Maybe a little musk. Really like the smokiness though. Good stuff. So let me do the splash, see what I get out of that. Splash is sweeter. Oh yeah, you get some leather out of that, boy. A lot of it. You go get a haircut, in case you didn't notice. Do that. Then I'll trim the mustache and trim the beard. I actually like about half of what's there on my chin. So it gets too long, it gets stringy. Oh, okay. So the splash, you're going to get a lot of the leather. Really predominantly leather. Far more than the soap, in my opinion. The leather is really kind of buried under the smokiness of the pine tar. If you like smoky, you're going to like the pine tar. It's very nice. I don't know if the green pepper was to add a little tiny of a bit sweetness to it. Maybe. I think it's to tie together the leather and the pine tar. Coming up on 15 minutes. I'll go ahead and throw this on real quick. I was going to do it off camera, but whoop, damn it. Too much. And this balm's all right. Not great, not terrible. It's okay. I like it because it's unscented. I use way too much. What the hell? Have at it. All right. So, Batters up. I'll say give it a shot. If you want something different, I mean, you'll know if you're going to like it or not reading it. I was excited about it because I knew it was going to be different. I just didn't know how different. It's very different. at least give a sample of it, try it out. This is because it's smoky, I don't know if I'd use it summer or not. Probably not. Or excuse me, not summer, winter. Probably not. I think even though it's smoky, it's still kind of a summer scent. It's baseball, so. But I think it's worth trying, just so you could say you've tried it, if nothing else. But it's not something you're going to use every day. And again, if you're not a smoke fan, and if you're not willing to try something that's definitely different, because it's different, as you've seen, it's not the worst. So, in my opinion, okay, but definitely give them a shot if you want. Not definitely, just if you feel like you are curious enough to give it a shot. But it is Batters Up from Noble Otter. It's not terrible. I really like it. And by the way, as always, this is stuff paid for by me, not sent to me for free. I just am doing this because I want to, and because I just wanted to give my own 2 cents on it. I know I'm a little late to it, but whatever. All right. So thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. Happy shaving. And Cody, great stuff, man. Keep them coming. Can't wait for your next release. Take it easy, everyone. Happy shaving. Happy summer, and be safe. Later.